Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Level M Diecast, bringing you some more Greenlight action. Today we have Showroom Series 5. One of the coolest ideas I think Greenlight has come out with in a long time. Just regular factory off the showroom floor type models. Just in regular decos. Nothing fancy, no theme things, no nothing. Just regular. All the way up to Series 5, they do have the super cool card art, which includes the actual window sticker of the model in the back, which I think is super cool. I've been collecting all of those, so I will be keeping all of those when we crack these guys open. Full set of 6 here. We will kick this off with the Rams 2023 Ram 2500 Bighorn. Certainly hope that this one has much better quality than Dually Driver Series 14 had. That was an absolute disaster. Just a horrific quality release. Models and stuff were cool and stuff like that, but man, the execution was horrible. So we'll take our little card art out of here. Again, keep these guys up. Looks pretty good. $76,000 for this particular truck. Super expensive truck. So this one had a little bit of a body issue. You see the bed there doesn't quite line up. So usually what I try to do is try to tweak it just a little bit. This one doesn't want to tweak. Don't want to break anything though, so you have to be a little bit gentle. So unfortunately the bed doesn't line up very well with the cab of the truck, as you can see, which is unfortunate. Pop the tire off there. We'll get that guy on there, no big deal. Take a look at our mirrors. The mirrors have always been a problem with the Rams. These ones are okay. They're not great, but they're okay. Details on the front does have the black grille, the more standard headlights, the non like projector style headlights, which is interesting. Body color bumpers on this one looks pretty good. Does have the Cummins in there. Like those details on there. Look at all the residue on the windows. Again, just a problem with Greenlight. Most of that stuff cleans up. You just have to put in a little bit of effort. There is a plastic liner in the bed to make the details and stuff in there. So they put that inside the bed liner. It says 4x4 on the side here. We'll take a look at the base and see if it truly is a 4x4. So kind of want to call out a lot of manufacturer stuff for that now. This one looks okay. Tail lights look pretty good. Trailer hitch on there looks pretty good. It is painted silver, which is pretty nice. The stuff in Dually Drivers 14 was just gray. Taking a look at the base here. This one does not appear to be four-wheel drive. Looks like it is a two-wheel drive. So that's a little bit ridiculous. As far as the number goes, it is glued in there, printed in there. So number 15. So that's a pretty small number. So pretty low number, number 15 on that one. The quality is not all that great though, so we're just going to set that guy right there. It's a little bit disappointing. The numbers are a little bit irrelevant, I guess you can say. All right, moving on to the next one. This is your 2023 Ford Mustang Mach-E GT. I think this is the 8th version we've gotten of the Mach-E thus far. So Greenlight is utilizing that casting for sure. There's also a couple more coming, including some more hobby exclusives. So they definitely want to get that casting rolling. It's one of the, I think it might be the only EV that Greenlight makes. They're not the EV guys. This one is, how much is this car? $73,000. So you can buy this or you can buy a heavy duty truck, which is going to do way more for you than some electric vehicle. That is ridiculous. $73,000. $73,000 for this. That is like disgusting. Casting looks great though. I like all the black details. It looks good in blue. Does say Mach-E GT on the side. Try to get that to focus a little bit. Sorry about that. The details are a little bit sketched there. The fake grille on the front with the Mustang symbol. Prints look pretty good though. The side mirrors are part of the casting, so I don't have to worry about those being crooked. Plates are non-existent, but the tail lights are printed up. Those are not lensed or anything like that. It says GT on the back. Just a metal base there. 3343 is the number, so very different numbers between these two, which I think is rather interesting. So we'll throw this guy in the bottom right there. Get him in his little platform. All right, moving on to the next one. This is going to be the Jeep Gladiator. Of course, all 2023 models. Keeping everything up to date. Looks pretty good. Jeep Gladiator Freedom. Get this guy cracked out of there. Scissor, scissor, scissor. Scissors have opened so many clamshells, I can't even tell you. Jeep pop out of there. This guy does have a tonneau cover on the back as well. So we'll take a look at the tonneau cover. How much is a Jeep? 57 grand. So that one's not as bad, but that's still ridiculously expensive for a Jeep. All right, so they do have a little sticker right here, which is supposed to hold the tonneau cover on there, but it failed on this one, but that's okay. There is that tonneau cover, which does fit very, very good. It doesn't snap into place or anything like that. It just sits there. There's a teeny, teeny lip, and I mean teeny, teeny, tiny lip to try to keep it from sliding side to side, but it's not enough to keep it on there, so it does move. There is the detail on the side, just with some black wheels, a lot of black details and stuff like that. Prints on the front look good. Again, covered in residue. When you wipe these up and clean them up, they actually look really good. You know, that's one thing about the Greenlight models. You just got to clean them up a little bit. This guy does have the black top. Again, it's not supposed to be removable. It doesn't come off. It is supposed to be fixed on there. Details on the other side are the same. Does have body colored fenders, which is cool. I like that detail. That looks pretty good. There is some deets in the back. Let's see what that says there. Get that to focus. Can't quite read what that says. I don't know. Somebody will figure that out, though, I'm sure. Taillights look pretty good, though. They are even, which is a good thing. And then taking a look at the base deets here, 3574 is the number. Everybody has been done up for a trailer hitch, although only the Ram has actually included a trailer hitch thus far. So we'll throw that guy up there. Looking pretty good. All right, moving on to our next guy is going to be this guy. This is the two-door Bronco. Outer Banks, this one in green. This one has been known to have quite a bit of part fitment issues and quality issues ever since it was first released. The same with the four-door version. So hopefully this one's not following the trend. Hopefully it's going to buck the trend. I'm certainly hoping so. So we'll get that out of here. We'll get our card art out of here. We'll see how much an Outer Banks Bronco will set you back. An Outer Banks Bronco will set you back $63,000. So it's a lot of money for a two-door SUV that doesn't really do all that much. But some people have that kind of money to spend, so that's what they do. They spend it. All right, there is our Outer Banks. The little Outer Banks logo there on the quarter panel there looks pretty good. The side mirrors are very interesting because they are separate pieces, but they are added into like the body. So this actually looks pretty good. Prints on the front look pretty good. Does say Bronco on there. Some details for the grille, headlights and stuff like that done up. I do like the wheels. The wheels are especially nice. They look especially good. Some green paint for the inner wheel well liners. That looks good. Now this one does have a removable top. So this one is a little bit precarious. So there you go. But this one is a actual top that's actually supposed to come off, which looks good. You see all the details down in there. The interior looks good. The roll bars and stuff look good on there as well. There is the deets on the back. Of course, you do have your Bronco symbol on this side, and then your Ford symbol on the opposite side. Spare tire looks good. Tow hitch on there, but you see the tow hitch is right underneath the spare tire, so you'd probably not be able to get a tow hitch on this particular one, but it's there. Tail lights are interesting. They are added on. This one seems to be placed a little bit crooked. Again, talk about part placements on this particular casting. It's been an issue ever since it was new. But at least all the prints and stuff look good on this one. Taking a look at our base deets. 2362 is the number. So again, the numbers are just all over the place as far as the serial number for these. And then this is just your typical topper. Little pins in there to hold everything in. So you want to put it in. Oof. And be super gentle with it for starters. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. All right, so get the back in first. And then you just kind of wiggle the front. And there you go. There you go. Ready to go. Put that guy up there. All right, moving on to our Silverado. This is the Trail Boss 2023 LT Trail Boss in kind of this tan color. This casting's been growing on me for a little bit. I think this casting is pretty cool. It's been out for a minute. I haven't really paid much attention to it, but I ended up getting a few versions of it here and there. And then I decided that I would just start collecting it because I thought it was pretty neat. So we'll get this out of here. We'll see how much a Trail Boss LT will put you back. 65 grand. 65 grand. So I would much rather take this over the Bronco. This is far more capable. Not necessarily off-road, but it's more capable overall. Just a model in general. So there is our Trail Boss. I'm digging the color. I think the color is the coolest part of this casting. The details on the front looks pretty good. So there is a Z71, I think, right there in the grill. So nothing really fancy other than that. There you go, Z. Ooh, there we go. Focus, there we go. Z71. Matte black details on this one. I like that print on the hood. Prints on the back. Of course, it does say Trail Boss, since it is a Trail Boss. Body colored bumpers, which is really, really nice. Chevrolet is embossed in the back. Taillights are printed, not lensed. Same with the headlights. They are printed, not lensed. I think it's perfectly fine. Looks good. A little bit of red print in there for the tow hooks in the front. Looks fantastic. Wheels look good. Nice big thick wheels on this one. 2780 is the number. This guy's set up for a trailer hitch, but does not have a trailer hitch. This guy is also done up as a two-wheel drive, not a four-wheel drive. So that is unfortunate. I'm pretty sure that all Trail Bosses come standard with four-wheel drive, but I could be wrong. Is that guy going to fit in there? He is not going to fit in there, so he'll have to be down there with the big trucks. All right, last one in the mix. My favorite casting from Greenlight that they make. My favorite casting of all time, the Chevy Tahoe. This happens to be the 23 LS. I don't think this is a high country. I think this is just of course it's not a high country. It's an LS. The chrome wheels kind of threw me off there a little bit. They've done the high country, so that's nothing new. Not a new trim or nothing like that. Nice to do a little bit lower trim like the LS, though. Mix it up just a little bit. Get the plastic out of here. Get the model out of here. We'll see how much a Tahoe sets you back. A Tahoe will set you back 61 grand. So a little bit cheaper to get the Tahoe than it is to get the Silverado, but still equally expensive between the two. There is your LS. Does have those nice chrome wheels on there. Those are Chevy wheels. You have a little bow tie in the middle. It's super, super small, but it's there. It says Tahoe on there. You know, nothing super crazy about the front end. It has just your standard front end here, not like the Z71 front end, which has a little bit better approach angle on it. This is more of the family SUV style. Again, just prints on the grille, prints on the headlights. Looks absolutely fantastic. Really good quality for this one, but this one doesn't have a whole lot of extra pieces. So it'd be hard pressed for them to screw this one up, and I think that kind of helps the charm, at least what I like about it. Nice little silver trim on the side. This one happens to have no running boards on the side, so no running boards on this one. And then there is your print in the back. It's also interesting that this one does not have tinted windows at all. So typically you see tinted windows like all the time from Greenlight, but these ones are just regular clear windows, which is pretty nice. It's kind of nice to get something different. It says Tahoe in the back. Looks pretty good. Taillights are printed up. Everything else is printed up. No lensed details on this one. Taking a look at our base deets. There is the number up there, 5292, I guess. So, super high number. Again, set up for a trailer hitch, but is not included in this particular mix. So, there you go. That is Showroom Floor Series 5. Of course, with those nice, fancy little window stickers that come with it. But not a bad set. Not a bad set. And much, much better quality than Dually Drivers 14 by far. That set was just rough. It's rough. If you want to watch that video, Be my guest. That one was rough. Anyways, we're going to roll out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Love them. Peace.